course, it's Princess Line jacket. Make my notch. But this one don't get any sleeve. It's going to be
sleeveless.
Yeah, sleeveless. So I'm gonna use bias strips
FIFA ranking
to finish it.
FWC appearances.
And now for our featured presentation. Yeah.
That's a baby song.
So this is a morning wake up. You know, I'm going to work in the afternoon. So mom made me breakfast. Mich made breakfast. My favorite. Egg and sausage with a whole lot of plantain. Jordan is over there, so she's doing something on her laptop as usual. She like what I like, you know. She like egg and plantain. See Michelle there, she's making us some tea, but she has some work doing today, so I'm gonna make you see what she do. She is the designer and seamstress of the year. Well, she's very fantastic at what she does. No, I don't know to sew. Thank you very much. And of course the World Cup is on. Today is Brazil are gonna play 2 o'clock. Two teams I played before that. I don't really remember who. Never check it out back. But Brazil playing today, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I put sugar because them send up the numbers.
What is that?
They're not sugar.
I don't know.
It tastes like chocolate. Oh my god.
Seriously? Let me come and see it. Me tell Mike, open it. Me tell Michael, I maybe treat milk.
I think I don't know.
Me tell Michael, don't eat out the something, you know.
Like this, the taste.
Maybe treat melting still, but
Maybe. But it tastes really.
so this is is this cocoa tea?
Yeah, that is cocoa tea
Cocoa.
with Cadbury cocoa.
It's a Cadbury one?
Cadbury chocolate.
Okay.
Session time.
We'll go on that. Or it soon come back. Alright guys, so stick around. Today I'm going to work after in the afternoon. No, I don't think you're going to fridge to get hard.
It's supposed to be a spread.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a spread. I like my tea steaming hot. Told you. Because Jamaica hot. Hey, there goes the spot, the forest.
Next one now, put up until Christmas time.
I honestly feel like I'm going to take the next one from mommy because she don't need it. I too shove up there.
Yeah, you think she'll give it away?
I'm going to ask her to take it. I should can't really eat that.
I'm not going to eat it. It tastes good though, it tastes like pure chocolate.
Yeah.
Oh, what you say you want a little TJ? Sugar? No, I said it's perfect. I had to put a little sugar. It said don't put sugar, just put 4 scoops. You put 4 scoops.
And just still put the sugar.
We put the 4 scoop in yours, I put 2.5 in there and 2.5 in mine. And if me and Jay won't so rich that maybe me never put my tea with.
My one alright.
Because your cup bigger, so that's why I put as it said.
My tea could have hotter though.
It was boiling.
Now little tin something.
No,
Baking tin something.
the baking tin, the big tin one is a creamer that she said.
No, the thing at the water was it baking tin. Then no whole heat could do.
It was boiling up until when we turn off, finish with them, we turn it down. So when we start sharing the thing down, we turn off. I didn't want water to put it.
Okay.
No, it's just a creamer.
You should remember when I had my tea and the clumps.
I would enjoy this cold
Perfect.
shake. And you see the strawberry creamer one that came? That one, Jen mix it for me so I don't know how much of the content she put in it.
You're supposed to put just you add milk alone.
In this?
No, the strawberry set. It's a smoothie.
It's creamy but not as when I mix the last one.
Oh.
So I don't know how much of the content you put in it.
No, but milk alone, right?
But
Jay, mind fly fish pie sandwich.
it tastes good though, it really tastes good.
It's supposed to be a smoothie?
I don't know.
No, a shake.
Is it shake?
Yeah, I think it's it's a shake itself.
Baby, what the plantain?
You know I want the plantain. What's wrong with the plantain?
I love it when it's not really ripe, but turn.
Guys, you comment down in the comment section. Ripe plantain or turned plantain? I prefer ripe plantain.
You can't just
Mash
turn
is
it
gonna
up
come
and
on.
let it
Oh, she fly. Get out of here, you stupid fly. If any fly pick up my way, I'm not stay on.
Me always steer it off, throw it away. Cause you don't know.
Yeah, but you don't have time for if you sit on it.
Man, I
Catch
don't
him a
know
fly.
mine.
If I ever catch a fly, they say. See me again. No, because you never had to. Move. Only for the same fly. One more tea then. Kiss nice.
This is so rich. I will drink it full.
Anyway, I'm going to give a bite. Stay tuned, guys.
Oh, spicy cheese.
It's a great surprise to see a Croatian team enjoy London.
Oh my god. It's not really good.
There goes Nagatogo. Let me tell you what going. Croatia going.
No, Japan are going.
Japan too.
Tell us Croatia going.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have bet now. What?
We have to lose.
I have nothing.
Okay. Chamande.
Wait, what does he have?
Yeah, them sell. You ask about the thing. Hey, you ask about the alcohol, but it's
Oh yeah. Yeah, forget because I get the answer. This.
yeah.
If we can start getting these instead of the regular one.
You like good smell.
Yeah, it's not like alcohol that you drink.
It's ethyl.
It's not healthy.
It's an all ethyl shit. Look on the bottle, it's ethyl.
Thought you were.
No, it's supposed to work as it whatever it's worth.
It's nice for the table because sponge is not that.
So Michelle now is gonna do her cutting for what are you making now?
I'm making some soup. This is a dress soup.
You're making a dress suit.
Well, this one is a dress soup, but the others are cut or skirt soup.
Okay.
Dress soup.
Voila. So dress suit you say?
Yeah, it's a dress suit.
They call dress suit like a dress and a something.
Sleeveless dress underneath a jacket over.
Okay. So these are the patterns you made for that.
For something else as well. I'm looking for the one for the dress.
Okay.
This one.
Like your slippers.
Yeah.
Clinical, again, having gone behind.
Oh, come on, let's do something.
This one is the skirt suit, so
We're not playing
this
around.
one is the dress suit.
Isn't there points for keeping the ball so
In that skirt, so.
Yeah, that's a skirt suit.
bad? Isn't there like a penalty
This one
for
is
keeping the ball so far?
No. Penalties when you fall somebody in the box. 18 box.
Okay, so I want to start with the dress suit, so I'm putting back the skirts.
Red Lions are fully defended.
Skirt suit is one.
Number of just got in behind it, but
We should have saw rampage. Hey, that was like that.
there's options.
I heard that.
Look, you can't put the shoulder too much. You have to bear it.
The established name and the young protector.
She'll have one of her specs. So you said you need the skirt suit now?
The dress suit.
The dress suit?
Yeah, the one before was the skirt suit. Picture.
Okay.
It's the skirt so it's the dress and jacket.
Dishes lady.
I don't want to recall this.
I'm not saying you are calling dishes lady, I'm calling you dishes lady. Not that you have the title of dish well, kinda have the title. Then he become the dishes
This boy.
dish boy. Put it across. That's so, them all losing them. Them all gonna lose. Croatia gonna lose.
You did already say
They
the
keep,
man.
no, but look how quick him clock pass the ball, give the man.
I want to change it now.
No, no, let me tell you, I've seen football, so they get a chance they don't score, the other team gonna get one chance and they're gonna score and win the game. You see? Watch it. Man, wide open. Just get the ball across. Just get the ball to the teammate.
So this part layer my pat.
You got the pattern.
You have to have two sides. Folding two. Mark on
There is quite a little pocket
This is the front.
in particular. Brozovic to just get into and start.
So the pattern consists of all the allowance and everything. So when you're sewing now, it's much easier. You just follow your notches.
Notches?
Yes.
Okay, what is the notches?
Notches is the mark that you put to show where you have your half-inch seam allowance,
Okay.
your 1¼ hem, and your 1-inch side seam. Like here, see the notch there, put a mark there to show that I'm going to stitch right there. On the 1/2 inch, I put a mark here to show that from here to here is 1/2 inch, so that side is the allowance, is the stitching allowance.
You know, Japan people are cheering at you. Yeah!
So two vocals versus them not play right. sure where the notch pocket will be.
So that print out on the material.
Yeah, on the other side of the material. This what I'm doing is also putting my 1/2 inch seam allowance where it wasn't placed on the pattern. And that's the side seam. So I'm going to do the same thing here for the notch. For these two pieces will join together, giving that princess line. Put the next notch. So brighten it on the other side now. I will just print it.
Nice initial play, wasn't it?
So they double check.
I'm double checking that I have all my side seams as I was talking.
Just the line for a moment, they've been in a good position to win something again into a dangerous area.
So you enjoy doing what you do?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
You don't get boring?
When I'm making certain things, I get bored, like uniforms, because like you're doing the same thing over
You
and
like
over.
school uniform, not workers uniform.
Not
'cause
workers uniform, like school uniform, because you're basically doing like the same thing over and over.
No, especially the ones with the pleat.
Dull, especially the ones with the pleat.
Yeah, I know one thing or two, guys.
So I mean, alright, so I'm finished with this pattern. So what I do, I take it out the way.
So you don't start cutting till all the pattern is on the cloth.
Right. And I number them. So this is 2, this is 3.
Why not 1 and 2?
No, this is 4. 1,
Oh, do you have on the paper?
3, yeah. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So you can cut 2 and 1 now.
1 and 2 now.
To get on the ball more.
Alright, so with the pattern, I've realized the observation. So here, I have my curve down here. But when I realized I want it up a little bit more. So the opening, this is the opening in the neckline to show most of the dress. So I realized, and that's why it's good when you work with pattern. And the pattern now, I realize that instead of going down so low to the belly bottom, I'm going to come up back a little.
Okay.
So I'll be making that adjustment when I'm marking.
Yoshida. Back in Germany now for Schalke.
So this is where I'm talking. This. So what I'm doing, I'm going to come up on 1/2 inch. And I'm going to do the same on the facing when I'm doing it.
Julia Ito. Tomiyasu. So hoping to get in behind again, but Arasic was there on this occasion. Brozovic in difficulty.
And you number them so when you're assembling, you don't have time to waste to think about wonder which piece go where. Okay, already numbered so you can move seamlessly.
So you numbered, so you cut it 1 to 2 to 3 to 4.
Right. So instead of sitting there trying to figure out what did you do again, you know that after 1 comes 2 1.
Hasn't necessarily worked to their advantage in this tournament yet, but certainly enjoying it here, Doan.
Here on this pattern I put a pinch because it's a wide neckline that's supposed to cut and reveal a lot of the dress, so I put a pinch, meaning that I fold like 1/4 inch out, so to tighten the neckline. And on the shoulders too, when I'm making a pattern I did the same, and these are things you really cannot do freehand. So it's a better advantage in making the pattern to do all the other adjustments.
So all the pinch is seen on the material.
That is it. It's not supposed to be seen on the material. Sometimes the people have on a neckline and they keep gaping or they keep opening up and then I feel it's because maybe it was cut free and so they did not get to tighten Because the more you cut out of a garment, is the more wide and loose it become, and it become even stretchy. So when you can pinch it back, like a little dart, taper like a little dart, you start 1/4 inch and pencil it out to nothing, and the pattern, it makes the pattern lie flat. The neckline. Because this is the style that we're talking about. You see, so the neckline is going to be wide. So to get it lie flat and smooth like this, they have to, on the pattern, you hold and you pinch and then make a new line to flat it out, so it lie flat.
Okay. So it don't have the bulge.
It don't have the bulge.
So how important it is for the garment to look super neat on people? Because we see some persons who...
It is super important, because when somebody give you a style, you're supposed to be able to copy it to look exactly like the style. And it's supposed to fit the figure.
Whichever figure it is,
because it's being custom made.
Okay.
So now you can see better when the pattern is off, the allowing pieces. So this will join back with this. Around it you're going to have like, this client is putting a piece of printed belt that match about the fabric. This individual use black, but this person that I'm making it for now, they need a piece of this to go back as the belt around it and as the piping at the front, and to pipe the front and around the neck. So to do that, you know, you have to cut it to get the empire, whether it's an empire waist or the waist, because the belt is going to be built. She wants the built-in waist.
Quite the elder statesman out there on the field. I don't know what a wonderful career he has had.
So now that it's been traced, now you can see it come together right away. You know that this goes with that. Understand? And another way, depending on the individual, another way, what they could do if they want to label 1 and 2. But I label, even though this is going to be connected to this, I label this 1 and 3. Because
does it overlap?
No, it's not going to overlap. It's going to join.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, but before this is joined, I'm going to have to put a side to it. And because something is going to go in the middle, a different piece of fabric, so I don't just make this 1 and 2, because I label it according to the process.
Okay.
How I'm going to really touch it. So you don't touch such a fabric. You adjoin, you put aside, and then, you know. And this is the side piece now that comes together to this number 2 that makes it a princess line and makes it an empire.
Okay.
Right, so because this piece have to join to this piece before I even touch this piece. So this is why this is 1 and 2. And then this piece have to join with this piece before I come back to this piece. So this is why this is 3 and 4.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically it, and then we have a sleeve and all that.
So why so much patterns? Because I see people who don't use so much patterns.
Alright, because I go to fashion designing school and plus art academy. They teach you that working with pattern, it's a must. Because nobody is as flat as the tools that you use. The tape measure that you use to take the measurement, nobody is as flat. We're dealing with curves. And the curve that we use, like tools like the hip curve and so forth, even though it draw a curve line, nobody is that flat. So when you mark it on your paper, you're supposed to see the shape of the person coming through. You're supposed to see the shape of the person coming through. And even though you see the shape of the person coming through, and suppose you may realize that a particular individual up is top heavy and bottom small, with your knowledge of what you're doing now and the pattern, you're able to make your little trick experiences what to do, that when the person put it on, it don't look on her like how it looks on the pattern. So if you see here, so now, like say it have a little bulge on the pattern, you won't be able to see that on the fabric. Because when you cutting out the back part of it now. And of course it's princess line jacket. Make my notch. And so that's the part of the back.
So this helps you not to waste the fabric either?
Beautiful observation. So this helps me not to waste the fabric. Also using the pattern, it preserves on the fabric. So the person don't have to buy a whole heap of fabric that they wouldn't be using. Because this jacket is a tall one. So basically, and the person is a tall person, so 1.5 will be able, 1.5 yard, 60 width fabric, will be able to make her this jacket. So just follow the notches and know where is 1/2 inch seam and so on. Alright, so that's the top part of the back, the bottom half of the back. And I do 1 inch seam allowance, so in case the person put on weight, they have 1 inch on each side and all 4 sizes. So that's like 4 extra allowance should they put on weight. They can pull it out to easy touch for adjustments, just in case they put on weight over time and their thing is still, the material is still looking nice and they want to continue wearing. What I'll do now, I'll just write hem and top. Just make a notch because I'm going to stitch the center back, taking the back by 1/4 inch just to put a line there, a style line. So I'm cutting off the extra. Well, versus if you're doing this freehand, you would use more fabric basically. Because you have to use more fabric just in case the person make any mistake and then they cut it down to what they want it to be, and hence the waste of fabric. So this piece go with that. This for the hem. This is a sleeve pattern, just a little bit over the elbow. So that's the front, the sleeve, and the back. for the welt pocket and the pocket bars. So basically I use this for the flap. And I use this for the flap. So I cut 2 pieces, and 2 pieces of fabric, piece of the left, piece of the right. Then I'm going to cut the welt.
The welt is a flat part.
Yeah, the welt is the 2 little pieces that I will see here. But not all welt cups, depending on the style. It carries it. Some just have just the flap alone instead of the welt. Some just have the welt alone. But this style now carries both flap. So what I'm doing is neatening it with flap and welt. Alright, that's basically it, because when I'm doing it I can shape it. So this is this. The welt. These are the welt pieces that goes with the flap. So I'm going to cut this. And it's not this tall, of course, so the welt pieces can just be the width. I'm gonna aim between 3/8, a little over quarter. So that's 1, 2, 3. A little less than half. So when I fold this, so it's going to be a little less than half. So I will stitch in this line to form it, and then the less of it will be for the pocket bags when I'm putting it in. Of course I'm not going to make them this long. It's going to be about 5 inches for the person's hand to go in. I'm also going to have the 2 1/2 inch on this side, of course. So we'll just make it 7. I can always cut off the excess and show it to you. And it's hard to show it, it's not assembly. But most know what a welt pocket looks like. And then you have the other piece underneath, so the person can choose to wear the flap in or over. And of course I'm going to get the pocket bag. And after you make your welt pocket, then underneath now you can make your pocket. You have your pocket bags. That will be on the inside. I'm cutting out the pieces here. I'm supposed to join together to make the outfit. And this is the front piece of the front. Cut out that piece to go with this. So like we were saying before, the reason why the pattern is better is because as you're taught in fashion design school is to work with pattern, because you're able to make all the adjustments on the pattern and to improvise to give a better fit than when you cut freehand on the fabric. Because the rule is check twice and cut once. Once you cut, that is it. So when you're able to check twice on the pattern, once you cut free and you cut, there's no going back. And on a pattern, you're able to introduce all your style lines. This is different. Right, so basically this, we got going with that. So 1 and 2. 1 and 3. So this would be 3 and 4. And what will happen now, in between here, I will introduce the piece of strip for the belt that will be made on too. It will come here, and then now we assemble. So you can actually see the front. And it's 2 pieces. The next piece is underneath it for the next side. So this is quarter of the pattern, half of the front. The next piece is on the other side. What I'm trying to say, this is 2 pieces. Each piece is 2 pieces. Piece for the left and piece for the right. That one like that. That one like that. This is the back. So it's a similar thing for the back. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we have the facing that I have not cut out yet. So the facing will be whole, because what will happen is that the front will be joined to come back to one piece, and so the facing remain whole. It have nothing to do with the style line. This will be on the underside, the wrong side. This will just interface the neckline and the style line. And then, of course, I'll cut the sleeve. I have the sleeve. It's a long. It's not really a 3/4. Look for over the elbow. The sleeve is not a 3/4. It's just a little bit over the elbow. So it's not a fully 3/4 sleeve. For the same style.
Could be absolutely priceless.
This part is the front, that's why you have this cut in the middle.
Right. This part is the front.
Allowance.
This is the dot.
Okay.
I think that it's going to be a jacket. It's just a dot dress. So I'm going to put the front over there, the center front.
In the quarterfinal shootout with Russia.
So each of them get five chances.
Another chance is to win by a penalty.
Yay! Yay!
True.
They win.
No, they are losing already.
No,
They missed 2.
Them 2 win.
They missed 2.
In the real game,
So they get 3 and Croatia still the point 2. Them now win.
them deserve to win because them first.
If Croatia they on 2, but I doubt Croatia is gonna stay on 2.
One Japan win. Japan would first score on the board before penalty.
That's not how football works.
What happened to their? Did nobody get one before I left?
Yeah, but then
The other teams equalize. In that show,
Yes.
Japan deserves it.
That's Curry, so Japan. Wait, so what was the score before? 1-1. Before
the match drew. It's not free kicks, penalty. So Croatia win. So Japan going home. Sorry.
Where is
They're not win yet. Japan now go home.
No, but then
Michelle, them only have
Can't
two.
win again?
No.
Come on.
The only way them can win, Croatia have to kick it all of them penalty now. Which I doubt they will.
If I'm not excited, matter.
we don't know. Don't. Well, I don't know.
Come boy, that's it. Outside, the only one left. First Japan, but that try, bring it over. They're better than.
Told the Croatia was going to win.
Oh, you did? But I was hoping Japan.
So Japan gone.
Yeah. I'm going back to Japan.
What do you want to share the season?
I think I'm going to want water. Make him shake. Want to make shake? No. What shake? Which one? I don't know. What shake? What is it? Let's see. That's the boring banana. You can always do boring.
Boring banana chips is the one you say one. You know me not understand, you know?
I know.
No.
No, it's good that you buy it, but I keep choosing it. Then I'm doing like, man, I should have picked something new.
What we need to stock up on is some sausage. That's what we don't have to buy.
Alright.
Croatia wins. On to the semi-finals.
So Korea and Japan could go against each other. They did?
Korea played Brazil at 2.
Sorry, but I brought a neck here as much as you love
Girl,
it.
that's a bit detour, though. That's a bit detour. Oh, girl, another girl.
I'm from Neymar. Oh, my boy, you come forward, your boy, your
I
boy.
wish I could have hugged you.
Same thing, it's so emotional, but you come about. I hope you never gamble too much.
I wish I could have. I just want to hug
Same thing
you.
when talk about when how emotional they are.
I want to sob.
Juice.
I wish the end of them crying at the whole
And you forget the whole world.
What did you ever ask for the camera?
China did that to never be. Don't make check to go watch no big match like that and get caught on camera.
We know what's
You heard the cry.
We know what's inside the lose.
It might go cost. But we don't want to decide who's on my side. We care about.
I really wait. So if South Korea lose, they've gone on too. But if Brazil lose, they're not go home. Alright, so
Yeah.
If Brazil lose, Brazil go home.
Oh.
If Brazil lose, Brazil go home. Which
if anybody lose a match now,
this is it. Gaia knockout.
where's South Korea playing Brazil?
It's gonna be a good match.
That's gonna tear me because Brazil is whatever.
No, Brazil is not whatever, but it's just a
Brazil
side.
is whatever.
The my champions.
I just don't want them to play together because South Korea.
And the only time I kind of love Neymar now. I'm not.
He may not play.
He not play today?
Him injured.
Oh man.
One
He's not fair Brazil.
I'm gonna go.
Him finally.
I'm still there.
So Neymar excited.
Brazil and
to play.
Argentina now play.
Possibly in the semi-finals. Possibly.
Well, whoever win or lose, I'll be happy this one. But
My name one. I want him name.
Son.
Son. Him a play today? But me a carry son, but me a carry Brazil.
That not possible.
Me a support son, but me a carry Brazil. Someone can bring the team.
That not
I'm going to be
possible.
organized today. Whoever
Someone
win or
can bring the
lose.
team. So if son, me a chairman, but me a Brazil win.
Whoever wins, I'm happy for them. Whoever loses, I'm sorry for them.
Alright guys, we're gonna close out this vlog. Daddy got to go to work.
Yeah, I go with Brazil.
No, no, they should win. They should win for the city.
So you get to see what Michelle does on a regular basis.
Hope they at least get one goal in.
Watch out for more. Peace out.
But this one don't get any sleeve. It's going to be
Sleeveless.
yeah, sleeveless. So I'm gonna use bias strips
FIFA ranking,
to finish it.
FWC appearances, for champion.
You have the back on the front.
Brazil
Oh,
next.
so they were champions. 1, 2, wow, 5 years.
That's why they have to
5
win.
times.
Yeah.
For 90 minutes, we've seen
Alright.
flashes.
Thumbs up.
Temper.
Slow into first half of games.
Nobody fun.